Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be explaining to you on how to play the role of a mid laner, that is a mage. So if you are new to AoV or if you are new to playing the role of a mid laner, watch this video till the end. I'm sure there are a lot of useful tips for you. As soon as the game starts, you have to head directly to the mid lane and start clearing the first wave. As soon as you clear the wave, you will be at level 2 and you can start rotating. As you can see here, the opponent mage, that is the Maganga, is not here. So I clear my wave and then I go looking for him, and we see that he and the Grak, they are together trying to invade the red buff. So me and Ormar, we head over to the red buff to try and save it, and we did, and Grak manages to escape by using flicker, and instead of chasing him, I immediately come back to my lane. The reason for this is, my second minion wave is already there in the lane, and if I don't clear it, I will miss all the XP and the gold that the wave is supposed to provide me. So if you didn't already know, clearing minions gives you a lot of gold and experience, and you should always clear the wave in your lane. So if you go on a rotation and then if you miss out on a wave, you are missing out on a lot of gold and XP, and it will put you in a lot of disadvantages. Clearing minion waves is very important because it gives you gold and experience. And if you didn't already know, a wave comes every 30 seconds. So you have an interval of 30 seconds in which you can rotate to any lane, and when it is over, you have to be in your lane to clear the next wave. You should never miss out on any gold or experience. A very big mistake that I see most of the mid laners do, and the enemy Maganga is also doing the same thing, and that is going to the abyssal lane and then never coming back to the mid lane. It is useless to fight before you are level 4, and the opponents can just retreat and go to their tower and heal up. So as soon as I clear this wave, I became level 4, but the Maganga is still at level 3. And now, since I am at level 4, I can just go to the bottom lane and dive inside the tower and kill their Yawn. So always try your best to rotate to the abyssal lane and not to the DS lane. And always have fights in abyssal lane, because winning a fight in the abyssal lane can get you the abyssal dragon. And Superman goes to the enemy jungle and gets a kill on Lindis, but the mistake that they did is stay there too long. Since Grak and Maganga were not here with Yawn, they are probably going to come there and gank them. So since they stayed for too long, they both end up dying, and Yerol thinks that it's my fault. If you notice carefully, throughout this match I never stayed in the mid lane, but instead I come to the mid lane once every 30 seconds, clear my wave and immediately rotate to other lanes. This is how you should play mid laner. You should not try and fight 1v1 with the enemy mage, but instead you should clear the wave as soon as possible and immediately rotate to other lanes and put pressure on them. And here, since the enemy Maganga is still not here in his lane, their jungler has to come and clear the wave, and he gets caught out by me and Superman and ends up dying. And now we are back in the bottom lane again, and the fight has already begun, and I go in and deal as much damage as I can. But here unfortunately we get caught by Enzo and end up dying. And here Yerol tries to go and get the abyssal dragon all by himself, and all the 4 opponents jump on him and he ends up dying. So since they all used up all their abilities on him, I can go in and get a kill and then come out. And after getting the kill, I immediately come back to the mid lane to clear the wave. This is what I want to emphasize a lot through this video: never miss out any minion wave. And since it's past 5 minutes now, the cannon minions will be spawning, and if they are ignored, they will automatically take a tower. So I just clear my wave and then come back to the abyssal lane, but unfortunately my ult gets cancelled. I miss my ult and then end up dying to Grak. And after we respawn here, we immediately go to the mid lane, clear the wave, and then join the fight in the bottom lane, and we end up killing the Grak and Yon and Maganga retreat under tower, and then I go back to the mid lane to clear the next wave. So your job as a mid laner is to deal as much damage as possible in a team fight from a safe distance. Never overextend to deal damage or to get a kill. Stay as safe as possible. Try to avoid taking any damage on yourself, but try to deal damage.
An enemy has been defeated.
And here, since Maganga and Yon are already dead and Yenso is also at very low HP, we can just kill him and take the tower.
You have defeated an enemy.
Those who are higher.
And also another important tip for you guys is to not use your crowd control abilities when you try to secure the Abyssal Dragon. Say that you and your team, you are trying to get the Abyssal Dragon, and if you are a hero like Liliana, use your S1 on the Abyssal Dragon but never use your stun. If you have a stun or slowdown ability, try to save them in case their enemy team tries to compete for the Abyssal Dragon. You might need the stun.
Those who are higher.
And now, since we have already destroyed the Abyssal lane's enemy tower, we can now go to the Slayer lane and try to take that tower as well. And here, since I am playing Zata, Zata is a very powerful mage who deals a lot of damage, but he lacks in the crowd control department. So I dive inside the tower, get both the kills, and then I recall safely. And here in a few minutes we will be making a very good play, and as you can see, the opponent's red buff in the map is missing. So that means it has been taken, and when it respawns it will indicate to me, and you can see that the Lindis is clearing the wave in the mid lane and the enemy red buff has spawned again. So since the Lindis is the jungler, she will then come to take the red buff, right? So I go and camp there and kill her immediately. And this is a very good kill because now Errol can easily take the Dark Slayer because they won't try to contest it. So if we get the Dark Slayer, one good push can end the match. So that's what we'll be trying to do now. If we manage to dive in and get a few good kills, the match will be over. I had to cut out some parts of the video which I think are boring and nothing really happened. And now we are back again. And inside this tower, Grak and Maganga are defending. And it will be hard for me to get a kill on Maganga if he is near Grak. So instead I go to the mid lane, and as you can see, Yon and Lindis are trying to kill the Drake. So I dive inside the tower and get a kill on both of them. And here, even though we ended up dying, we still got a kill on Yon and Lindis. So it will be very hard for them to defend against my team now. And since I am in a trio queue, I tell my teammates to end the match immediately. And that's how we won the game. So to summarize everything in the video, the most important point is to never lose any XP or gold by missing out on minion waves. Always come to your lane once every 30 seconds and get the wave and never miss it. And in team fights, deal as much damage as you can and never try to overextend. So that's it for the video, guys. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.